we ready for our monthly winners? Come on, everybody. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so let's start with the month of June 2023 and EDP Supervisor Stephen Blaze II. Stephen works at Jefferson Elementary. Stephen goes above and beyond every student in Jefferson EP and ensures that they are all taken care of. He sets up conferences for parents to meet with him and will even walk out to the parents' vehicles to speak with them. He always has a smile on his face and rarely takes personal credit for anything. And his consideration and team effort are what makes him a great employee. Kudos to EDP Supervisor Stephen Blaze. Next, we have Kobe Gabriel, Senior Computer Tech for Pelican Voters Elementary School. Kobe empathizes greatly with end users. Their problems are his problems. He organizes laptops, cards proactively for teachers in his downtime, even when they don't have a ticket. He is always looking for ways to improve the user's experience and does so out of sense of concern and care for students, staff, and teachers. Let's hear it for Kobe Gabriel. For August, we have Karen Howard. Karen is the administrative assistant to the Assistant Superintendent, Sandy Calvin. We all probably know that by now. Karen has a very demanding job, yet she finds time to make me feel valued. When she was nominated, she ran into several issues while on and out of her out-of-town trip. Karen took the initiative to make phone calls and get everything coordinated. She has strong communication skills and her attention to detail is extremely helpful. Union is fortunate to have such a hardworking and dedicated employee. A big thank you to Karen Howard. Next, we have the incomparable Yolanda Castaneda, a custodian of the Yolanda has single-handedly kept our site clean and ready for every staff member, student, and parent. She is a great example of a dependable, knowledgeable, caring, and hardworking person. Yolanda always maintains a positive attitude and never makes anyone feel like a bother or burden when they have a request or question. She truly cares and wants to make sure the school is beautiful and safe. Let's give it up for Yolanda Castaneda at her church. For September, we honor Karina Guerrero. She is actually not here though, so I'm going to speak on her behalf. Karina is an exceptional representative of Union due to her unwavering dedication, meticulous attention to detail, and invaluable contributions to the school community. Her welcoming demeanor and approachable nature creates a warm and inclusive environment, fostering positive relationships. Her commitment to teamwork is evidenced through her willingness to assist colleagues and offer guidance whenever needed. Congratulations to Karina Guerrero, our club leader. Next is someone who needs no introduction, Mr. Doug Meadows. Doug is a servant leader who makes things happen. He's extremely humble and never takes credit for the things he's done. Doug is always on time, flexible, and willing to serve in any capacity. When directing her first graduation at Union High School, Megan Bender said, "He was there before the sun rose to make sure everything was in place due to a storm the night before. He never says, 'That's not my job.' And that is the Union way." Let's give it up for Doug Meadows. For October, we celebrate Belinda Wellner, a site builder at North Carolina. Belinda has worked as a pre-K teacher's assistant for 21 years at Moore. In addition to her vast teaching knowledge, she plans events and loves making connections with everyone, so they feel welcome and appreciated. She is known as a birthday queen and gives each staff member a chocolate bar on their special day. You and I need to talk after this. She also organizes a monthly secret pal gift exchange that keeps the fun going. We also need to talk about that. Please join me in celebrating Belinda Wellner. Our next honoree is Officer James Wingo. In addition to his regular duties, Officer Wingo takes our mission of college and career readiness very seriously. In addition to coordinating our law enforcement internship program and senior conference, he regularly appears in our social media publicity, encouraging seniors to apply for college and complete their FAFSA. He recently started taking college courses in criminal justice to improve his knowledge, and recently made the Dean's List for exemplary work. Kudos to Officer James Wingo. For November, we have Alberto Saldivar. Alberto is the receptionist in Ochoa Elementary. In his role as a health clerk, Alberto translates all the nurses' calls home to Spanish-speaking families. He translates when families come to pick up, or if we need an extra translator in the front office. Every day, he shows up with a smile on his face, ready to serve all kids wholeheartedly, no matter what it takes. Hats off to Alberto Saldivar of Ochoa. Next up is Elizabeth Martinez. As the principal secretary at Rosa Parks Elementary, Elizabeth is a great communicator, and things would not run smoothly without her help. The amount of paperwork she takes care of while multitasking many other duties in the office is astonishing. She shows enthusiasm in collaborating with others, regardless of whether or not someone is directly on her team. She consistently demonstrates ethics and character through her actions inside and outside the workplace. Please welcome Elizabeth Martinez of Rosa Parks. For December, let's turn our attention to Bryce Cost Day. When Child Nutrition's kitchens got new computers this year, Bryce and his team worked long hours to make sure each computer was programmed exactly to spec, most taking 2 to 3 hours individually. He was considerate in planning the work for after hours, avoiding meal service times, even if it meant working into the evening hours. Let's hear it for Bryce Cost Day of the IT department. Next up is Mike Hall, lead mechanic in the transportation department. Mike is a superstar, and there isn't much he doesn't know how to do. He has a good and caring attitude and is pleasant and helpful. Mike is an asset when it comes to helping drivers adjust to substitute buses, and is quick to make repairs. He frequently drives buses himself when the drivers are short. Please welcome Mike Hall of Transportation. For January, our next honoree is Devontae Armstead, a behavior tech at Devontae has a servant's heart and shows up early to work, assisting the building engineer with jobs around the building. He takes time out of his personal schedule to help school families transport students to various sporting activities. He is consistently on the go, stepping in to assist staff members in regulating student behavior. Students look up to him as a role model, and he inspires them to be the best version of themselves. Kudos to Devontae Armstead of Trevor Elementary. Next, we have IT Site Manager Carlos Baz of Jarman Elementary. Carlos is one of the hardest working people I know, according to his nominator. He is patient and calm and always willing to help. He can find the answer to any problem. If he doesn't know something, he will go to the ends of the earth to find the answer. He is a great leader and one of the greatest employees at Union Public Schools. Please welcome Carlos Baz of Jarman Elementary. For February, let's hear it from Lisa Way, EL Secretary at the ESC. Lisa is the calm in the storm and is an expert in her craft. She manages multiple long-range projects throughout the year and always completes them on time with no errors. She is the central component to the success of the EL coaches. Lisa just smiles and makes things happen. She deserves to be recognized for her hard work and amazing attitude, which are pillars for exemplary union employees. Congratulations to EL Secretary Lisa Way. Next, we have procurement buyer Stacy Haynes in the purchasing department. Stacy frequently goes above and beyond. When a shipment of new furniture was shipped to a site, the old furniture hadn't been removed as planned. She moved the old furniture by herself to make way for new items. Stacy is always willing to help new employees learn Munis and will come to their office in person if it's not making sense over the phone. She is very knowledgeable about procurement and seeks out learning opportunities to improve herself and the district. Way to go, Stacy Haynes. For March, join me in recognizing Secretary Doris Peatman of the Adult Learning Center. Doris has been with the Adult Education Program for several years and brought a vast amount of knowledge with her from her previous experience in Louisiana. When our students are successful in attaining their high school diploma, she is among the first to congratulate them. Every task she does for the success of the program. Doris isn't looking for accolades, but she certainly deserves them. Kudos to Doris Pittman and Adult Education. Next is Application Support Associate Mitch Holtz of IT at Garnet. Mitch is a top-tier expert in his field. When a work order is placed, it is almost always answered and fixed that same day. When it can't be fixed or something needs to be replaced, he always explains what is going on and when the work is to be completed. His kind demeanor, patience, understanding, and willingness to help are a great representation of the Union way. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mitch Holtz. For April, let's give a warm welcome to Andrea Gatton. As the Registrar at Union Freshman Academy, she goes well beyond her official job duties, filling in when the receptionist or nurse are out, or helping just to get sub coverage. She helps when students are in crisis or if someone needs help decorating. Andrea has been part of the UFA family for over 20 years. She has been loyal, consistent, and dependent. Regardless of changes in leadership, she has been constant at the Freshman Academy. Let's hear it for Andrea Getty. And our next one is unable to attend as well. Next up is Senior Warehouse Associate Mike Fanning. Mike is currently unable to be here. However, let's give Mike a hand for everything he does at the warehouse. Let us get to you. He's got us. For May, next is Michelle Hinkle, Executive Administrative Assistant. Michelle checks each box of Union's pillar of character. She's dedicated and committed to excellence. Michelle is kind, compassionate, and extremely knowledgeable about many areas of Union. She is always willing to go the extra mile to keep everything moving. Let's give a huge hand for Michelle Hinkle of the ESC. Our next honoree is Marcia Smith, Program Secretary for Adult Education and Marcia is our students' biggest cheerleader. She wants to see our adult students earn their high school equivalency diploma and our EL students to strengthen their English skills. When our program needs extra funds for items not covered by the grant, she looked up fundraising ideas and suggested them to our director. She knows man of our students need that extra "you can do this" and an encourager. Let's give it up for Marcia Smith of Adult Ed. For June, let's welcome James Kirby, Custodian of the Warehouse, Healthcare and Transportation. James embodies Union spirit and does a phenomenal job. He always makes sure the offices are spotless and ready for the next day, and takes great pride in his work. You always know you're going to get to have a happy conversation, to hear laughter when he enters the building. James is fast, efficient, and nothing is left untouched when he leaves. He is always willing to lend a helping hand to colleagues when needed. Thank you to Custodian James Kirby. And our final nominee is Bus Driver Flute Ngo of Transportation. Flute is always early picking up our team. He always makes sure the buses is warmed up or cooled down prior to students getting on. He welcomes everyone with a warm smile, greets each person individually, and always asks students how they performed at competition. He is truly interested and celebrates our wins with us. Flute even came out to a tournament once with his family just to see what it was like. He is the epitome of what it means to be engaged with students, personnel, and support personnel. Let's hear it for Flute Ngo of Transportation. Please join me in congratulating all 24 of our monthly support employee winners for the 23-25 school year.
First of all, I want to thank the committee again and everyone who cooked and prepared and did all this. This is a great celebration, one of the best things we do. I've had the good fortune to work with a lot of the people behind me on the stage, and what I know about them and what I know about all of you is that the stories that Kurt shared, those are not outliers. These are things that happen every single day. And I hope that you know that your intelligence, your compassion, your commitment to our mission of 100% graduation and college career readiness is noted and appreciated. We could not do it without you. Many of you are the first face that our children, that our parents, that our community members see when they call school, when they walk in the door, when they get on the bus, when they get breakfast. And each and every one of you plays such an incredibly vital role in what we do every day in helping children to succeed. And we thank you so much. We love celebrating with you. We love celebrating with you. We're excited to reveal the winner. I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Bushyhead in just a moment. But I just want to say, as the incoming superintendent, I want to say personally, thank you. It is so clear to me what a vital role that all of you play in helping our district to run smoothly. Every little tiny thing that happens behind the scenes that is often unseen and is often uncelebrated, you're the ones taking care of it each and every day. We thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Before we do some more drawings, and then I think you ought to announce the winner today whenever we get to that point. So I wanted to say a couple things. First of all, it just makes you really proud, right? When you sit up here and you look at these folks and you know the work that they do. It's kind of funny to watch some of them. They're so humble that they don't like to be recognized, you know, and we joke about Doug never saying it's not my job, right? He never says that. He may have said to me before, though, it's not your job, right? So just clear that up. But I want to, again, the committee that puts this together, I will tell you, you guys probably won't work on it tomorrow, but they'll start 2 or 3 days from now, and they'll start working on next year's celebration again. I appreciate you guys taking the time to come and join us, come and celebrate these folks. Also want to thank all the people that donated items to us. We also have a couple board members here. Stacy Roberman is here. Thank you. You may have seen her serving behind one of the lines. And Joey Reyes was here somewhere, so he was serving earlier too. So, oh, there you are. Appreciate them being here. Also want to thank the foundation for their donation to the winner. Also our child nutrition folks who were here bright and early preparing things, trying to get things ready to serve hundreds of folks. And so thank you to everybody. So great job. What a great day. And I can't say enough again about these 24 folks and what they mean to us. When we talk about the Union Way, again, we have yet to come up with a definition of it, right? I mean, but it's just something you see in the way people do their job, right? And how they serve each other. And again, it makes me very proud to know these people as not only the folks that I get to work with, but also over the years have become friends with. And just the fact that they do such a wonderful job of supporting our mission of 100% graduation, college, and career. Because if we didn't have this group, or we didn't have you guys, right, we wouldn't have the Union Way. So thank you to you guys on that.
Everybody on the stage behind me really exemplifies the character traits, the excellence, the compassion with which we hope that all our employees show to our kids and our families. And this person has done a wonderful job for us in their role, and we hope to continue that for many more years. So it is my honor, without any further ado, to announce the 2024 Support Employee of the Year, Flute Ngo of Transportation.
Thank you. Also, I'm happy because today I'm so glad that I have the winner today for the Employee of the Year. I'm so thank you very much for your support. Once again, thank you.
All right, so Flute, a couple things besides the gift of about 70 kids on each bus, 4 times a day. Got this little plaque for the Support Employee of the Year. Of course, a fake check for $1,000, but it's got my signature on there. I don't know how that happened, so I would not try that. So, congratulations. Thank you. Let's congratulate you again. Thank you.